Hey guys, welcome back to Anchored. I'm your host, Jason. We have Amy Giese back for another nutrition talk. So we had you a couple weeks ago, and we chatted about basically diet composition, what kind of things we need to be eating. We talked about kind of like the caloric intake, what that should look like for different activity levels. Today we want to get a little bit more in depth about nutrition timing. So I'm going to let you kind of jump in with this. I know a little bit, but I don't want to let your discussion be influenced by what I think. So I want you to kind of just run with talking about nutrient timing. So I'll turn it over to you.
All right. So there are three main components of eating for when you're working out. So there's the before, during, and after. And the closer you are, so let's just start at the before. So if you're figuring out what you want to eat before a workout, the first thing you need to do is know what time your workout is and what time you're eating. The closer you get to your workout, the more liquid what you're eating needs to be. So if you have 2 to 3 hours before a workout, eating solid foods with a good mixture of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats is acceptable. But as you're getting closer to crunch time or workout time, you need to be focusing more on more simple carbohydrates from fruits, less fat, less protein, because you want that energy to be readily available to you during your workout.
So my big lunchbox full of pork and veggies probably isn't the best for my workout.
What time are you working out?
Right after this show. So
what? You know, the main thing you want to do is maximize your workout, and what you choose to eat will affect how you work out. You know, you can either have that energy readily available to help you lift more, run faster, bike or row faster, you know, or the food can sit there.
Right.
You know, and really the big idea is you want it to be available. So timing is really key. And before workout, you know, I recommend more carbohydrate-rich foods. You know, making sure you're adequately hydrated. It's no fun going to work out when you're not adequately hydrated.
Right.
Yeah, and then during an activity or during CrossFitting, really the only thing you need to do is hydrate. You know, if you're coming to CrossFit for a WOD, all you need is water.
Because it's kind of short domain. There's not really that much time to fuel your body. You don't really need it because it's not a super long endurance event.
Correct. Yeah. So you don't need Gatorade. You know, you don't need those electrolyte replacements. You don't need the protein gels. You don't need any of that during a CrossFit workout. Now, if you're doing half marathons, anything like that, then it's time to start thinking about how you want to continue to fuel your body during your workout.
Right.
But for a WOD, no problem, just water. Stay hydrated, and your body will thank you. Now, after the workout, timing is also very important. Mostly because of protein. So during the workout, you know better than I what happens during a workout is you know your muscle fibers become damaged, and what you want to do is build them up, replenish them, and make them grow bigger.
Right.
Know?
Let them repair.
Yes.
And protein is the central building block for that.
Correct. So protein is of primary concern after a workout. So within the first hour of working out, I would suggest 20 grams of protein. That would come in the form of a drink or with food. Either or is fine. You know, you need some carbohydrate as well, because if you don't eat carbohydrates and you only eat protein after a workout, your body's thinking, oh, protein, I need carbs, so I'm going to take that protein and I'm going to use it for carbs instead. So it's kind of a wash there. So I would suggest definitely.
And I'd say it's important, if you know you don't pay attention to this, look at your protein shake, look at the label. Most of them don't have that much carbs. What would you recommend for like your protein to carb ratio?
Well, I would say 20 grams of protein and probably 20 to 30 grams of carbs. So it'd be like
almost 1 to 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that's what I would suggest. Fat is kind of like whatever you want to do for fat. I mean, not anything excessive, you know. And fiber is okay after a workout. I wouldn't suggest fiber before a workout. And one thing you need to do if you're trying to plan your meals for working out and to maximize your workout, before working out, you need to know how your body reacts to fiber. Certain bodies don't tolerate fiber before workout, others do. So what's most important is that you learn your body. I know before workout I can't eat apples. If I eat apples, I end up with tummy trouble.
Right.
So learning your body and how you tolerate certain foods is key for pre-workout meals.
Right. Personally, I know from experience that if I don't eat like right before my workout, I feel really weak during it. So what do you say for that?
I would say make sure you eat right before your workout because you want to make sure that you have that energy available. Some people do poorly eating right before a workout, and really it's a trial and error basis. So you try eating right before workout one day and the workout doesn't go so well,
Right.
or it goes great. You just have to know your body, and it's important to keep a log. So if you don't remember how you felt after workout and when you ate, tracking that all on MyFitnessPal or whatever would be really helpful in helping you guide yourself through all of those factors.
Perfect. So that's kind of like nutrition timing centered around working out. What about just in general? Are there any like hard and fast rules about like, intermittent fasting so big now? Like, what do you think about eating in the morning versus should you wait? How should those meals look? That kind of stuff.
So ultimately, you can find research to support almost any diet that's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what makes it a little confusing, because there is research that debunks a lot of the diets. There's a lot of research that supports a lot of the diets. The intermittent fasting, it has some theoretical benefits. Whether that works for everyone is a big question mark.
Right.
And that's how I feel about all diets. It's like trying on the perfect pair of shoes. You try on a pair of shoes and it fits you great, but it doesn't fit me well.
Right.
So, and the same thing goes with diets and metabolism. So, if you're trying a diet plan and it's not working out for you, it's time to switch it up and try something else. So, right now, there are no specific diets that are endorsed by any major organization. It can get kind of political. The American Heart Association has theirs. The American Diabetes Association has theirs. Really, and 3 meals a day versus 6 meals a day, that's been debunked in the literature as far as aiding in weight loss. So, and in terms of calories, it all balances to calories in, calories out.
And so bottom line is pretty much you got to figure out what works the best for your body, right? And that's what I explain to people when I'm going over nutrition with them is, it's going to be trial and error for a period. You have to figure that out. And I mean, I've been pretty focused on my diet for 2 to 3 years now, and I'm still tweaking things, experimenting. It's a never-ending process because as you change, your metabolism changes, all that stuff.
Right, as you age, as you have different goals, your diet's going to change as well. And that's perfectly normal. I do the same thing. I try different diets at different times. I try eating at different times and see how my body likes it. And how my workouts feel as a result of how I'm eating.
Perfect. I think that's perfect for today. We don't want to get too deep because these aren't intended to be super long. I mean, we could go all day, I feel, but let's wrap it up there. Okay. If you guys have any questions for us or Amy about nutrition, just get a hold of us. We can put you in touch, or we can try to answer your questions, whatever you need. Facebook, Harbor Park CrossFit. On Instagram, we're at Harbor Park CrossFit. And as always, subscribe to our email list and you'll get notified every time these videos come out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week.